I just got to deer camp about an hour ago. I've got 2 hours of light left, so I decided to come up into an area that I shot a buck a couple years ago. And there were some guys camped just below the gate to the road, so I didn't want to go in on top of them in case that's where they were hunting. So I drove up the road a ways and cut up the hillside. And there's no boot tracks in here on the snow. But I just found a super fresh scrape line. I've found 2 scrapes so far, and there's a 3rd one right here. There's piss all over the ground. It smells really good, like deer, big buck. So, really good sign for just getting here. There's been some big bucks in this area, so fingers crossed. Come on, Zach, pick up. I watched him go down right there. Dude, I just shot a huge buck. Do you know where you shot that huge buck you shot? Literally like 50 yards down the hill from that. I think I hit him 3 times. So I hit him the first time and I'm like, where the frick did he go? And he was standing in the brush. So I put it right on his shoulder, shot again. He ran, or I shot twice. He ran straight downhill and then I just saw him like rolling, tumbling. So I walked up the hill because those 2 Washington Plate guys are camped across the road. I think they're with that other group though, that's parked back further. So I'm like, well, I don't want to walk in on them. So I'll just go up, and I hiked straight up the hill to that road. And I'm like, there's no footprints, but dude, there was so many deer tracks. And I started smelling a buck. And I'm like, this is crazy. So I started following the tracks, and there's literally scrape after scrape after scrape, you know, in the ground where he's just digging it all up. And I get up to where we usually head up the ridge, and I'm like, dude, I smell a deer. There's a buck here somewhere. Like, literally smelled him. So I just went straight up the ridge, popped over the top, and I heard 2 blows. So a deer snorted twice, and I'm like, what the heck? They're like within 50 yards of me, and I could hear him crunching, and I'm like, does blow, not bucks, right? So I'm like, well, that's weird. So then I go like really slowly up the ridge, and I see a doe kind of walking down the hill through this really thick trees. And so I'm like, well, that's just a doe. I don't know. And so I'm like, well, I'm gonna get up to the high vantage point. So I climb back in the ridge so they can't hear me, and I get up high. Dude, literally peak the ridge, and there's this monster walking up the other side. So when you guys walk the road in, you know, all the way to where we usually head up the ridge, just go straight into the cut. Who knows, maybe there'll be some ground shrinkage, but he was big, dude, and he was pissing all over the place. Just freaking stinks. I knew it, dude. Like, anyways, I'm gonna hike over there, so give me a call. All right, man, sweet, thank you. All right, bye. Yes! I'm gonna go over there. I saw him roll down the hill, man. Yes! I gotta figure out how to get down these cliffs. He's right there. Gotta remember that that's where he was. We'll get there. We'll get there. I just found him. He's a tank. Look at this blood. I think the first shot might have been a little far back because I was shooting offhand, but it looks like the second shot smoked him. He's right there, guys. I don't know if you can see him. Look at that. Freaking huge tine. Dude, look how tall those tines are. He might only be a 4, but he's big. Oh man, he's got like a little cheater on the left side. That's so sweet. Yeah, my first shot looks like it exited a little far back. So that's the guts I'm seeing. Oh man, he's big. He's big. He stinks. Yes! Look at this. Oh yeah. Big old 4. And he's 4x5 because he's got a big old kicker right there, guys. That is sick. Big buck. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna get some pictures. Here he is, guys. 2022. I got 2 tags left and filled 1. Nice cheater right there. First shot was a little back, I think about right here. I haven't found the entrance yet, but he was walking up the hill and I shot him offhand at like 150 yards. And I think I just didn't lead him enough, but he stopped when I shot him and I could tell he was hit. So second shot was dead nuts right through the foil room. Well, Zach and Lindsay are on their way to help me get him out of here, so hopefully they'll get here soon. Zach and Lindsay are here. I heard him down there about 2 seconds ago. Get him out of here. He's right there.
Where were you at when you shot?
Way up there on the rocks.
Let's go, dude.
You should take some pictures. It's kind of hard for me to do it with the tripod.
Sure. Let's go, dude. What are you gonna do the rest of your week?
I have another tag.
You have another?
I had 2 tags to fill. Dude, I told Larissa, I was like, okay, by Friday, I'm just gonna shoot a doe, so I just have 1 more tag. Friggin' first hour, dude.
Oh, dude.
I still don't think he beats yours.
No?
Yours is wider, and it's a 5.
It's
so
a tough deer to beat, but dude, that guy looks sweet.
Huh?
I lost him.
I'm filming, so
Oh, so I can't.
I gotta make a video.
I can't cuss and say my normal things. Woo!
Woo!
Dude, literally, we heard your shots, and I was like, if Jordan tags out first, then I'll be so pissed.
Larissa was like, I called her, so she's like, I'm never with you when you shoot big deer. I'm like, because I hunt better by myself. Oh.
Dude, he's sick.
See this bad boy.
Look how long that tine is, dude. Freaking stupid.
He's tall, dude. He's really tall.
And that sticker you're right under your finger. Look at that.
Nice. Dude, that's sweet. Let's go. This is encouraging because with the weather, I was like, we're not going to see anything.
Dude, I was like, it's going to be such a tough week to hunt because it's clear. But
Yep.
bro, he was just, dude, when you walked that
I
road,
saw
could
it
you
all.
smell him and see all that
I could
pee
smell it. He was
and all those
urinating
scrapes?
everywhere. And then
Dude.
you were urinating everywhere.
Dude, I saw that and I was like, okay, this is really fresh. And then I got up here and the wind was like this and I could smell him. He had to have been bedded right over here because you can do that. Like elk, you can
So
smell
he must
him.
have just come through there right before you.
Literally had to have just come through there. But then I got up here, or I got right over there and I saw a doe go down that way and she snorted. And I'm like, that's weird. The wind's blowing up. Like I didn't make any noise. And so I'm like, I'm going to get up to this vantage point. So I hiked up, climbed up, and he was standing right there. And he was like walking that way. So I shot him and he stops. So I shoot him again, which is the long shot. And then he like turns to run and he just right down here.
Dude.
Nice, dude. Let's go.
He even had turkey feathers stuck to his antlers.
He's fighting turkeys?
No, I think he caught it coming down or
I think
something.
he was fighting turkeys, dude. He's like, it's Thanksgiving's coming up.
First time I shot him, dude, he didn't move. He literally stopped. So
That's sick, dude.
I don't know how you want me to hold him. Were those 2 guys still back at that other gate?
Yep.
Yeah, I think they're from that camp across the road.
Yeah.
From where you guys parked.
That, the next one, where there was other cars parked, the one that
Wait,
side-by-sides
smile.
always come in. There were some guys coming out there with like a sled. I couldn't tell if they had a deer on it or not. Is it still recording?
Yeah, it just goes.
Oh.
Jeez, that looks.
I don't know what
I
we're
know.
recording. Are you gonna edit this later?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, wait, you need to get down lower.
I'm already on the second battery. But I forgot
I
to
wanna
turn it
see-
off after I shot him.
I want to see the video of you shooting him. I want to see how it turns out.
Yeah, the thing with GoPros is you can't see very far, so he might not show up very
How
good.
far of a shot you think it was? 100?
Probably 100, yeah.
Yeah. Lindsay got us a rangefinder. We're gonna go hunt mainland. Guess what we got now?
Should just. I have an old. Oh, I guess Avery uses it, but
I think we'll just go with my estimations from now on because they're pretty accurate.
your estimations.
It's only 100 yards. 280.
Let's go, dude.
Dude, this is a sign that this week's gonna be amazing.
Or this is the only deer we're gonna do. Okay, baby, that's good luck.
I cannot believe how tall those thirds
Dude,
are.
I was just saying,
I've never
the
seen.
tallest-
Dude, look at that. That's over a foot.
Because wouldn't you have said Garrett's deer he shot that year was the tallest we'd seen before? It was really tall.
Yeah.
These look
taller.
These look like 3 or 4 inches taller. If you keep this on video, yours is 3 or 4 inches longer than Garrett's.
Oh gosh, isn't that strong?
Rabbit shit and I cleaned it for a long time.
Dude, that's why his bladder was empty.
Are you gonna edit out a bunch of my stuff?
No. Just got back to the truck.
Let's go.
That was a long drag out. Wasn't as bad as I
2.5
thought it would be
miles.
though. No, we were like 14 miles in.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have any water.
No water.
Anyway, so we're gonna get him back to camp and get him skinned out. Thanks guys. Appreciate it.
No worries.
1 hour of hunting. It's not that easy.
Let's say. I took a nap.
All right. Guys, I'm so stoked. I just dropped Zach and Lindsay off at their truck because they parked at a different spot. It's an easier walk in than the one I took. Headed back to camp right now. We're gonna get him, hopefully get him hung up and get his skin off of him. Oh, that's awesome. I have 8 days off and the very first day I shoot a buck. I told my wife that because I have 2 tags, if it gets to Friday, I'm just gonna shoot a doe, so I only have 1 more tag to worry about trying to get a buck, and don't have to worry about that. First hour, first day, super tall buck. He's about as wide as his ears, not like crazy wide, but he's decently wide, and he's super tall, big mature buck. Man, he smelled. He was rutting hard. Walking in, like I said earlier, I was just seeing scrape after scrape, 2 super fresh rubs. He probably did it all about an hour before I walked in, and he was peeing all over the place, just smelled. It was like walking into an elk wallow. And turns out, man, he was right there. I went to work at 2 a.m. this morning, worked 9 hours, went home, packed up, drove 2 hours to camp, and I had 2 hours to hunt today, and I got it done, man. Praise God, I'm so happy. It's been a good kickoff to our family deer camp. Got him all hung up and get him skinned out.
You could do some 360-degree filming here. What?
And the second shot was perfect.
Nice. That's good he didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, he just stood there.
Yeah.
Well, we got him all skinned out. He's hung up for overnight. Gonna be super cold, so hopefully he'll freeze up. But Super fun day hunting, a couple hours hunting. I'm gonna get back to the cabin, eat some food, and we're gonna hang out, get a good night's rest, and hopefully have a good day of hunting tomorrow. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.